I like me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I do have a very unfortunate update on everything that's going on with Bed Bath & Beyond. If you did not catch the previous video, then on Friday I did upload a version of the series that I do here, The Downfall, on the downfall of Bed Bath & Beyond, after news came out earlier last week that the company was in trouble. They were shutting down 150 stores. I think they were letting go of like 20% of employees, and that was all the information that we had at that time. Well, I woke up on Sunday getting tagged all over the place on social media, and they were tagging me to alert me to news stories that were now announcing that the CFO of Bed Bath & Beyond, Gustavo Arnal, had, as they are reporting it, jumped to his death off the Jenga Tower in New York City. It has been ruled a homicide, and like I said at the time that I made that video, that was all that we knew about the trouble that Bed Bath & Beyond is in. But after that incident on Sunday, they have come out with more information about the trouble that the company is in, and also why he specifically, what they are going to assume would lead him to do something like that. And it turns out that he was actually shortly before this, I think they're saying somewhere around like 11 days before this, a lawsuit had been filed against him and I think like a couple other people for $1.2 billion for a pump and dump scheme. So basically, the lawsuit claims that Arnal and others made misleading statements and omissions when communicating to investors regarding the company's strategic plans and financial condition, and delayed disclosures about holding and selling their own shares. The suit also alleges the stakeholders shared fake revenue numbers and company plans for spinning off its Bye Bye Baby brand to fuel a stock buy frenzy. It says here, under this arrangement, defendants would profit handsomely from the rise in price and could coordinate their selling of shares to optimize their returns. He did just sell 55,000 shares in the company over a few days last month, for 1.8 million, but he still had over 255,000 shares at the time that all of this happened. You know, one could assume that, you know, not just the possibility of facing, you know, owing $1.2 billion, that jail time could come with something like that. So that is what they are speculating is the cause of that, but no, who will really know off of that. So that is a reason being given for why he might do that. But a situation like that, especially since when we heard about what we heard about last week, no one knew about that. Also leads one to think like, okay, so where does that leave Bed Bath & Beyond? After that, they did put out a statement after his death where, you know, they pretty much said that they are there to support him, his family, and they are, as a company, going to try to move on from, or, you know, the best that they can move on with this situation. But they were already in the trouble that they are in, and you could assume that a situation like this does not help. I did see it reported yesterday that their stock is plummeting after this situation. I think yesterday I said it was down like 20%. When I did the video last week, I think it said it was already down like 26%, something like that. And all this talk of how the company has become this meme stock brand. So in the previous video, when I was talking about things that Bed Bath & Beyond has to worry about, things that they have to do moving forward if they do want to get out of this situation, I mentioned things like, you know, the stuff that you carry in there is something that you should consider, because, you know, when I think home decor, when I think like things I need around the home, Bed Bath & Beyond is not one of the first brands that pops into my mind. And also how you are letting people know what stuff you have in store, basically like how you're marketing yourself, how you're advertising, stuff like that. After I posted the video, I did get a lot. I mean, that's pretty much the main thing I was getting in the comments, that I guess people don't
like about the brand, which I never really caught on. But again, I don't really hear people talk about Bed Bath & Beyond like that. But is the price point of the company. Basically, they were saying that it's too expensive for what you get in there. And I mean, yeah, I guess people feel that way, that you don't really have anything in there that's going to make them catch their eye to begin with. Why would I pay the price that it is on top of that when I could probably pay less and get more exciting things off like Amazon, TJ Maxx, and whatnot, right? So it does say that, you know, they were trying to downsize, which is why they were letting employees go, which is why they were closing down so many stores. But they did say that they are trying to reverse its fortunes by focusing on national brands and specialty items. It claims to be the first store to carry the air fryer, and this journalist says, which I can't confirm, but is a weird point of pride for the brand. I mean, I guess, like, yeah, if you're the first brand to carry an air fryer, and how popular the air fryer is nowadays. But that's the point, like, you need things in the store that people are actually going to be excited about. And I feel like, yeah, an air fryer, especially if you were the first brand to carry air fryers, that's something, you know, to brag about, to flex about a little bit. But that's what they need to do more of to get people, you know, interested back into Bed Bath & Beyond. And I don't like foresee price changing, but you never know. You never know how the situation will be handled moving forward. And like I said, because of this situation with the CFO, from a like consumer point, you're looking at the brands like, you know, what's going to happen moving forward as far as you having a product to sell and your marketing and your advertising. But it also now leaves one to question, like, what is going to happen legally with the brand. You know, like, once they start looking into this situation, is anything else going to be uncovered about like the business side of this, the money handling, all that type of stuff. So that will leave, you know, us to see as time goes on. With this happening, do I think like now, yeah, there'll really be like a downfall of Bed Bath & Beyond? No, it's not good, obviously. You know, it certainly also, the situation happening and the reason that the media is giving for why he might have done this is certainly not the PR that the brand needed on top of everything that they've got going on. So is it good? No. But again, thinking of situations similar, other things that brands have gone through, you know, I'm looking at you, Victoria's Secret. Do I think like, oh, that'll be the final nail in the coffin? No. But do I think it's going to take a lot to come up out of this? Yes, I do. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of, this is when, you know, you need the PR team. You're going to need the legal team. But this is when, you know, like, those departments of the brand are really going to have to push through right now. Because, you know, especially when the people who you are trying to impress, who you need to bring in, your target audience, the consumers, are looking at it and the way that they're talking about it, because, you know, of course, all type of conspiracy theories and whatnot are already going on. When the public view is in that kind of, that it's in right now, it makes it harder. But do I think like that'll be it? No. Now I do say, anytime I do these type of videos, that I never really speak with, you know, 100% certainty, because I don't expect any of the outcomes. Some of the brands, no, I don't expect, you know, like any of the outcomes. I don't expect, if there is a turnaround, I don't expect, you know, if there is like a bankruptcy, we have to shut down. I certainly did not expect this. So that's why I don't speak with that type of uncertainty, because you literally never know when it comes to business. But you know, I never like prey on the downfall either. I never sit here like, you know what, yeah, I hope you do go out of business and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. So we'll only see as time goes on. And one last thing I did want to address before wrapping up this video are the comments that I have been getting on how insensitive, and I did mention like the conspiracy theories that are already going on, how convenient the timing of my video was. The downfall of is a series that I've had running on my channel for like a year, maybe 2 years at this point. And when I did it on Bed Bath & Beyond, it was just in addition to the series that I had already been doing. I did not pick the name of the title to be cute, to be snarky, anything like that, especially because the video was posted before the news came out that he did that. And the video doesn't mention anything about him doing that because it was posted before he did that. So that's not me trying to make light of someone's death. I don't play when it comes to death. So that confuses me. Also, how convenient the timing of the video is. That's kind of how it works when you're talking about trending topics. Again, sometimes I do talk about, you know, troubles that brands might be going through, or things, or how I see it going for brands in the future, but that's just because like I've noticed patterns, or like I just had a random day where I thought about this brand and I'm like, I feel like, you know, you kind of fell off, and this is the reason why I'm gonna say it in this video. But also, like, when you hear news about something like a brand being in trouble, I feel like it kind of makes sense to make a video around the same time. Like I said, I posted the video on Friday, and the news had come out like Wednesday, Thursday. So that wasn't, again, it's just very, it's seeing some of the responses in those comments are interesting to me. But again, I just wanted to say that I was not making light of someone's passing in a video that I made before that person passed. I don't find anything about the situation funny, and I don't have anything to do with any of the conspiracy theories that people are coming out with right now. Okay, so that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think with this new turn for the brand, how you think it's going to go for the brand in the future, what you think the brand could do. Let me know all that down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.